from a security perspective, what I will tell you is in the remote world, the best approach to security today really boils down to a zero trust model, where you quite frankly shift the paradigm from trusting anybody and assume that all of your technology is compromisable. Now, zero trust is just a technology approach, but it's not widely used. And in many cases, people are getting to it. But if you want to build that remote user, you're out in the real world, it's an exposed environment, and zero trust is likely to be the right path.
What do we know about trust? That trust is a vulnerability. The first thing that the zero trust framework tells us is not to trust people, irrespective of who they are. But most of the interviewees said that we work in good faith and we trust what they have put in their questionnaires, the certifications, and every other step of the process. And we absolutely, of course, are understaffed or do not have the time or even not given the time by the business to do all those checks and balances. And that, of course, adds burn to your cybersecurity talent.
People being in 39,000 offices around the world, as I call them, means a completely new paradigm in terms of safety and security of customer data, employees themselves, and so on. The endpoint attack vector now moved to homes. And it's a new paradigm that you have to consider in how you secure that. So we accelerated the journey on zero trust architecture in what we were already doing, but we accelerated that very, very quickly and put that in place.
We still have some legacy pieces, but it's about segmenting and sandboxing some of those pieces. Like I still have, I think it was just upgraded 2 months ago, but we had a Windows XP machine that was the crane for our distribution center. If that went down, we lost our largest distribution center in Canada for all of our coffee and pastries. And so I had to live with that Windows XP. So it was about understanding that environment. Again, this is that risk perspective of what can I layer around it and use as itself, and accept that it itself won't be in a zero trust state, but that environment has the appropriate barriers. So I don't think that we're going to get to a ZTA, a zero trust architecture, 100% for a while, because a lot of our corporations depend on some legacy stuff. And so I think that's about appropriately putting the safeguards in place for those.